We are just about 10 miles south of downtown. You get a look at Reliance Stadium in Houston, the home of the Texans. Tonight, a good one on Thursday night primetime. It's the Las Vegas Raiders and the Houston Texans on Thursday night primetime. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen ready for some preseason football. Off we go from Houston. And he will be stopped at the 25-yard line, so that's where this opening drive of the game will begin. Season 4 for C.J. Stroud. The former Buckeye leads the Texans out. Greg, the number 2 overall pick back in 2023, a season in which he was named the Offensive Rookie of the Year.
And remember now, Mike, since they made the schedule change, this week 2 of the 3-week preseason is really the opportunity to have a dress rehearsal for a lot of these starters. We see them get more game opportunities and game reps, all in preparation for week 1 to kick off. But for the rest of the team, there's the guys looking to fight for roles, and there's a lot of guys just looking to fight to make the roster.
Play fake to Montgomery and Stroud. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
And the Texans, first down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Here's Montgomery. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line. In some rhythm, the drive rolling. Here's another first and 10.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
One more time for Montgomery, and he'll get about 5.
Taron Johnson brought him down. A gain of 5 brings up second and 5 at the Raiders' 41-yard line.
From the 41, here's second and 5. They'll stay on the ground. Again, Montgomery. And this will be a short gain down to the 41-yard line. Nakobe Dean in on the tackle.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains. They're nothing fancy. But they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
Jaden Higgins, the intended receiver. And it's going to lead to fourth down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
On fourth down, Stroud. This is caught. He got the connection to Collins. And he will have that first down. Taking a chance here early in the game, but they convert on fourth down.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
A run up the gut with Montgomery. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
Throwing on second down, Stroud. That's into the hands of Dell on the right side. And that's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
Now a stoppage for an injured Texan. Down at the 12. It's first and 10. They'll run with Montgomery. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
The tackle made at the 6-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Here's a handoff to Montgomery. And he's going to lose yardage here. Taken down back at the 8. A lengthy opening drive. Now comes to this. It is 3rd down. From the gun, here's Stroud. And he'll take it on in. Collins. Touchdown, Texans. Now, Amy Fairbairn on for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Texans will take a 7-0 lead.
Texans 7, Raiders 0. Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. This one taken at the 7. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The #1 overall pick coming off the historic season in Bloomington, winning the Heisman Trophy, and Fernando Mendoza leading the Indiana Hoosiers to a national title. Now he leads the Raiders.
I know it's just a preseason game, Mike, but these game reps, they're invaluable for a young quarterback. I think anytime you have a chance to go out there and play with the first-team offense, execute in a real NFL game, it's going to pay huge dividends once the regular season comes along.
Trying to get it to his tight end, Brock Bowers. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Man in motion here is Tucker. Man played his prep ball here in the Lone Star State. Ashton Genty. This one over before it started. Hit behind the line. That's going to be a loss of a couple.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
Quarter 2 begins. It is Raider football as they face a difficult 3rd and 12. Out of the gun, Mendoza. Gets that one complete to his tight end, Bowers. A big play there for the Raiders. 32 yards. On 1st and 10, it's Genty. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. Kamari and Lassiter there on the stop.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Keep it on the ground with Genty. They converge on him quickly. He'll only get a couple. It is Azeez Al-Shire with the stop. Mendoza now on 3rd down. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
And we will not have to return here. This one angled out of bounds. There's Nico Collins and his Texans teammates getting set for their next possession. And, Greg, it's the time of year where those veterans know they're going to make the team. They're going to be on the roster for the opener. So when you went through that phase of your career, how did you approach the preseason?
Yeah, certainly different when I was a rookie or really early in my career than I was towards the back end. There's no question. And I think as I got older in the league and a little bit more established, my priorities of what I wanted out of those games, Mike, I think might have changed a little bit, right? I wanted to feel what it was like to get down. I wanted to feel what it was like just getting in and out of the huddle, keeping up with the play clock, getting into the operation of the game. It wasn't necessarily about how many catches or trying to make the roster, but it was the next step, preparing myself for the inevitability of a week 1 playing the full game in a full live environment. So This was the next step. You got practice to get your body right. Then you have a couple preseason reps to kind of take that next step, all leading up to being healthy and ready to go come week 1 of the regular season.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. Over the middle, it's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Tennessee.
Mike, doesn't it just seem like year in and year out, especially on the defensive side of the ball, there's these late-round players that kind of burst onto the scene out of nowhere, and there's a reason this guy fell in the draft. And I'll tell you what, he has shown a ton of growth so far this year, and he continues to make his presence felt in the back end of this defense.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Run out of the gun for G.O.A.T. And a nice run there as he surges forward, a gain of 8, and sets up 3rd down. And they will get another play off. We have reached the 2-minute warning. Greg and I, back from Houston. In a moment. Here they come for 3rd and 1. Shotgun snap for Mendoza. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. 14 yards on that pass play there. Good for a Raider 1st down.
A gain of 14.
From the gun, here's Mendoza. Good work there defensively. Knocked it away. That pass falls incomplete. Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Back to the air is Mendoza. This one complete. Malik Benson. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
1st down.
A chance here to draw level before the break. It's 1st and goal. G.O.A.T. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line.
He was taken
Task
down
a bit tougher as they face 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
That one too far over the end line. Overthrow. It is incomplete. Big play coming up. 3rd and goal. Now it's Mendoza. That is caught by the tight end. Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle 4, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the 2nd quarter and the first 2 minutes of the 3rd quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the 1st half. And the kickoff's coming their way.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Stroud to throw. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this 1st half. The Texans going to go ahead and use their 1st timeout here. Talk things over before 3rd down. Throwing is Stroud. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The 1st half has come to an end.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Scott Hansen here with an abridged version of the halftime report. Both offenses still trying to find their way. Tight competitive game, though, as we are tied at the half. To find out who will come out on top, let's rejoin our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
right, Scott, thank you very much. Welcome back, everyone, for quarter number 3. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. The Raiders offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. Low-scoring game, all tied. Third quarter, and a touchdown here could go a long way. See if they can get it on this drive. First and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Cousins. This one complete to Hayward.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
Cousins now on second down. Open man. That's Dante Thornton. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down. Now the rookie out of Arkansas, here is Mike Washington. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
At the 43-yard line. It's a gain of 7.
From the 43, here's second and 3. In motion, that's Thornton.
So they try to throw a little bit of a curveball. We see him throw it to this guy a lot. Now, in this case, they hand it to him, thinking they can catch the defense off guard and generate a big play. And let's give a lot of credit to the defense. They were ready for it, they were prepared for it, and they held it to a modest gain.
That's over the middle and take it in. He's got it.
We're seeing this so much all across the NFL, Mike, is the value placed on a receiver being able to turn into a runner after they're able to secure the catch. And sometimes it's easier said than done. But if you want to survive in this league as a wide receiver, you have to be able to make plays like this after the catch. And great job there by the quarterback being accurate, and great job by the receiver running after he makes the catch.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Tremon Smith on the return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Texans offense ready for their first possession of this second half. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for first and 10. He's inside the 40, and he's out of bounds, but they're going to spot this inside the 25.
50 yards on the play. And the Texans first down.
Right back to Marks on first down. 17 yards on the game, and now they've got first and goal.
Well, that certainly didn't take long. 2 back-to-back really nice plays. This one on the ground, and this is the idea, Mike. Every offense in the league, you want to strike fast. You want to have big explosive plays. Now you find yourself here, first and goal.
Powering forward. He's in. Jawar Jordan. Touchdown, Houston.
Touchdown, Texans.
Fairbairn, good on the point after. And the Texans will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square, 14 apiece. The score as this one's away. On the return is Dylan Laube. He's across the 20, taking down just shy of the 25. The Raiders offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. They'll start out first down and 10. They'll run, and this is Dylan Laube. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage. After the loss of 3, it is second and 13. Working out of the gun, it's Cousins. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
Just can't seem to get anything going. Every ensuing snap, they just continue to go backwards and backwards and backwards. They've got to find a way on first and second down to stay ahead of the chains so third down is not so daunting.
And that's not going to be nearly enough. He'll get 4, but 4th and long. Coming up.
In punt formation for the Raiders.
Cole now on to punt, and that kicks away. Here comes Smith on the return. And it's a good return here, able to take it across the 50. Set up the offense with a short field. The Houston offense going to make their way back onto the field. Have a short field ahead as they look to break our tie. It is 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Marks. There he goes, inside the 30. And he's going to be taken down.
It's a gain of 18.
We're 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
He'll go again with Marks. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 29-yard line.
Here's Mills. And that'll be incomplete on what turns out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. So, both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the 3rd quarter. EA Sports back for more from the NFL preseason after this. Wow, an important one coming here. Tie game, late, and this is 3rd down. Now Mills. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down.
Incomplete.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Mills now. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. In motion, that's the tight end, Mayer. Now Cousins on the bootleg. 1st down throw there is incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Here comes Laube, and he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
Tackle made back at the 25-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Cousins. Hit as he throws, that one will fall to the turf, and it's incomplete. The pressure too much to get away from that time. Good 3rd down stop, and it sets up 4th down. On now the punt team, and this one's on its way. And some nifty running on the return. Picked up some good yardage before he was taken down. The Texans offense and their running back, Willie Marks, heading back onto the field. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the 4th quarter. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. On the ground, it's Marks to open the drive. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
There on the tackle. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 42-yard line.
Back to throw, Mills. His pass complete to Jalen Noel. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Gain of 17 yards.
17 yards on that connection. It's good for a Texans 1st down.
10 at the 41-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. It is a big-time play for Houston. 35 yards.
First and goal at the 6-yard
They'll run with Marks. Only a yard there. Tackle made at the 5. Here comes second and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal.
One more time, it's Marks. Hard running close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him just short. A massive play here. Late, tie game, third down. Marks, and he will not get in. The defense stands their ground, pushes him back, and they force fourth down.
It's now fourth and goal.
So now it's Kaimi Fairbairn in a pressure situation. This one he's got to have.
Well, you know, I understand the logic, right, Mike? You say, okay, at the end of this drive, we just want the lead. And, all right, so you've checked that box. But with this much time left, I think I'm standing on the sideline if I'm the coach, and I'm really considering going for it in that spot. So time will tell if the decision to kick it pays off.
The Vegas offense ready to get rolling again. They'll begin with first and 10. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. Here's Cousins. This is taken in by Young. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. First time they've looked his way all game long. But he comes through with the grab and a first down. They'll drop to throw. And the rush gets there. Down he goes. Now on second and long. Throwing his Cousins. He's got the tight end, Mayer. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
7 yards. And it's third down.
To throw is Cousins. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down. They go play action with Cousins. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs. Now they'll pitch it out here. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down. Now timeout Vegas. That is their second. Now it's second and 1.
At the 33-yard line.
Run play here now with Jordan. And he'll look for somewhere to go, but the lanes are all closed up. He's going to wind up losing a yard.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up third down and 2.
And now third, they only need 2 yards. Throwing is Mills. He gets that to his tight end, Moreau. 18 yards on the catch and run will move the chains.
And that first down should all but do it, Mike. With only 1 remaining timeout, the defense just can't stop the clock enough. Got to imagine it's victory formation. We're a couple kneels away from this game being over.
And he's going to be marked out of bounds down at the 3. It's a gain of 13, and it's first and goal.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed him the most.
And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it. From the 2 now, here's second and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Fairbairn able to add the extra point, and the Texans go up by 10. 24-14 is their lead. Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball is going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Cousins now to throw on first down. Open down the field is Mayer, the tight end. And it's going to be some points here at the finish line. This is a touchdown. They have fought till the end, but still will come up short. What a luxury to have in an offense, a tight end who can take it down the field like that and take it the distance. Shades of Greg Olsen back in the day.
Well, I appreciate that, Mike, but I think it's clear by now, and we all know what's the most impactful position on offense. It's the tight end, and when you have a guy like this who can not only make those difficult catches underneath, but who can get down the field for these big plays, man, you got yourselves a weapon.
So it's a win here for the Texans. As we move closer to the regular season, they'll wrap up the preseason with the finale next week before we get it going for real. Come